Alright, so I apologize if this sounds really raw and unplanned because that's exactly what it is. I decided to take a second take on this because, well, I was doing a lot of, oh crap, I have some stuff I need to add to this. But, so, Apple is making a very disappointing move today, and I'm here to explain why this sucks so damn much. So, they are discontinuing the Apple Card financing program, which, let me be clear here, utilizes an already existing credit line that you have through Apple in a way that benefits Apple arguably here. They are discontinuing this. And again, you qualify for this credit line outside of being with a carrier. This You do not qualify for the Apple Card by being on a carrier. This is a completely separate line of credit that you get from Apple. So they are changing it so you can no longer use, again, this line of credit that has been given to you outside of a carrier to finance an iPhone that is not connected to a big three carrier. So T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T. Now, they don't go much into this. Let's see, we're going to read this. They do not go much into this, but I'm going to very much assume that this is going to work exactly like the iPhone payments program does, which is done through Citizens One Bank, which I've used before. For that plan, you had to have a postpaid big three carrier account to use it. You could not use a prepaid account, it would not let you. And you had to have a postpaid, again, I'm repeating for emphasis here, a postpaid as in you qualified for that plan via a credit check line with that carrier. This sucks because kind of the end game here for phone plans, at least if you're like me when you're hunting out for a single line plan, you don't want to go with a big three carrier and you don't want to go with postpaid because postpaid plans, if you have a family plan of less than three, is just a massive ripoff. This move utterly screws everybody on a prepaid account or a MVNO account. Because if I go over here, I'm already looking at T-Mobile here, which is the quote-unquote cheapest. And to get a single line plan, I am configured for one line. Go 5G is $75 a month. Actually, I hate T-Mobile's advertisement here. It's actually $80 a month, whereas 65 over here and 95 over here. It is that much because they charge you they give you $5 off for auto pay, which is dumb. I do not recommend anybody use auto pay unless you have a credit card. But then again, for T-Mobile, if you put it on a credit card, they don't even give you the discount anymore. So screw that. So for me, why would I pay this when I could go, over to Visible and pay $40 a month for the same tier of services I'm getting here? But if I kick it up to three lines, because they're going to give you the third line free as a promotion, it's $130 a month. So if you divide that up three ways, let's see, let's bring up the calculator here. So 130, and we go ahead and divide that by three. Your bill now falls to $43 a month if three people are paying into it. God, I cannot English this this afternoon. So yeah, again, they don't want to hear from you unless you have more than three people. I mean, they do, but they're going to charge you out the arse for it. We go down to two, it's the same exact cost. So, because I can't math right now, we're going to go ahead and just clear this, and we're going to go 130 divided by 2. It's still not that cheap. Like, you're only getting a very minor pricing break to bring you down in line with Essentials, which, if we go down back to here, you're basically paying for Go 5G what two Essentials plans, single line plans, glued together costs. It really sucks. Verizon is the same way, and AT&T, as far as I know, is also the same way. Now, I use Visible, which is, again, $40 a month, and I can't finance a phone anymore through Apple because I'm not on one of the big three carriers anymore, even though Visible is owned by Verizon. They are not covered under this new program or the changes to the financing program. So now, if I want to get an iPhone, I have to either buy it full out or I have to hope my MVNO has a financing program. And I believe this plays into the false trope that people on prepaid plans or MVNOs are broke and they don't deserve nice things, which is just dumb as hell to me because, again, I am financially sound. Like, I'm not rolling in the money. I don't have, a lot of money, but I have enough to make ends meet for the most part. And people like me who are looking for single line plans don't want to pay this much because the carriers are like, well, you're only a single line. Screw you. We hate you. Go away. So the move for people like me is to go to an MVNO because they are more geared for single line plans. They don't have family plans. They're more geared for people like me who want to save money but also be on a single plan. I could also join up with a family plan, but that also creates its own problems, and I've already been through that life once, and I don't want to do it again. So, Apple's move here just screws us out of an option, and thankfully for Visible, I'm covered. They actually do 0% APR financing through a firm, and I'm on very good terms with a firm, so, I could still go that route. But not every MVNO has that luxury, and it really sucks that Apple is killing this option for those people. I think it's just so ridiculously dumb, and it kills the whole point as to why I have an Apple card to begin with. So, the hit to my credit be damned, I'm probably going to finish paying it off and just close it because there's no point for me having it anymore. Another nugget that they buried at the bottom of here is that they are going to change the Apple Watch purchases as well to be 12 months. So that also affects me too, though to a lesser degree, because I got my current Apple Watch on a 2-year financing plan and it worked perfectly great. It's all paid off now, but it was nice because I'd rather pay something off longer, but with less of a hit to my wallet, especially if it's something like an Apple Watch that I'm going to use for a while, rather than paying it in like a shorter term, but more per month. So I think that's another kind of dumb move they're making, but I'm also wondering if this is like kind of leading to the Koreans, like just the world is a whole right now is kind of going into this like in-shitification cycle. And I'm not a fan of it, and it's as arguably, because I've talked about this on Mastodon, where I'm just like, I really feel like I'm not in the mood to create much anymore. I'm just burnt out big time. And stuff like this is just the reason why. Like, I'm not saying, oh god, I'm so torn over, like, losing a financing option here, but just this general content that everything is getting worse. We have Reddit, like, trying to off itself right now. We have just all this stuff trying to just be as bad as it can possibly be. It's just like, good God, I don't even, like, why did I wake up this morning kind of thing. So, yeah. Again, I am sorry if this was a bit of a ramble, and I'm really sorry if, like, this went on a bit too long and I repeated myself. But this is about as raw as it gets. I literally just saw this in my RSS feed. I know I'm old for having an RSS, or looking at RSS, but with Reddit imploding, that's kind of the way I get my news now. But I was looking at that, saw this, I was like, oh, what the hell, Apple? So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this very raw and very off-the-cuff content. I'll see you guys later. Till next time, bye for now.